Hello and welcome to episode 150 on the Online Trainers Podcast. Today's topic is, who do you need to become? Hello and welcome to the Online Trainers Podcast, where we go behind the scenes to uncover the latest tactics and strategies top trainers around the world are using to get more clients, dominate their marketplace, and get their clients amazing results. There is absolutely no fluff here. I'm your host, Lynn Trin. Now guys, we have just launched a new 10X coach program. It's a 100-day implementation program and it started on Monday. And so we've been a week into it, and inside of a week I've seen some enormous changes. I really wanted to tell you this and give you a bit of a deeper insight to what you might not be doing. And a lot of coaches that have come through have done the internet marketing courses, they've bought courses, they've signed up to business coaches, and they're focused on the tactics. What I mean by the tactics is that they're focused on lead generation strategies. They're focused on the Facebook ads. They're focused on the sales call, reframing, and trying to use NLP techniques and different techniques to get the sale over the line. And you know what? I did that for quite a few years, and it was hard. It was such a struggle. And I remember, because when I went to Bali in 2015, I remember not feeling like I had a business. Like I did not even want to take a break, because I thought that if I took a break, my business would collapse. This is why I've eventuated and created kind of the legacy program and all of these programs. It's so that you can build a proper, and what I mean by a proper business is, a lot of people use that terminology, but I truly mean a proper business. How do you get people to chase you instead of you chasing them, right? And a lot of the time, most businesses struggle. And for a lot of coaches and a lot of trainers, they struggle even more, because without them, the business is going to collapse. And I know, because I went through the struggle. And I want to share this with you this morning, because I truly believe that if you understand this right now, and if you're willing to do the hard work, because the hard work isn't the grind, the hard work isn't you applying the strategies on ClickFunnels and Facebook and writing a sales page and writing emails. That's not the hard work. The hard work is working on you as you. Let me ask you a question, and I know this sounds really, really funny, but it's a process that I took my 10X coaches through inside of the program, and it released so much clarity, so much tension, so much fear, and it took them away from being confused and not knowing what to do, not knowing what they could really do next, to going, holy crap, I've got this sorted out. And it's the first thing that we talk about. It's constructing you as the leader, because right now, and I'm assuming you want more, right? You want more clients, you want more finances, you want to have more money, you want to have more freedom, and you want to have more fun inside of your life. But at this very, very moment in time, you, as the leader, as the person that people are buying from, as the person that people are looking for certainty from, are you showing up as a person that you would buy anything from? Are you showing up as a person, right, inside of the marketplace? It doesn't matter to you. It matters to your prospects. Do they see you as a leader? Do they see you as this person who has certainty or uncertainty? Do they see this person, do they see you as this person who has massive commitment and courage to put out your voice every single day and they want to be like you? Or do they see you as a little bit sketchy and flaky and you're putting out content, but you're not really owning your content? Do they see you as this surface level guy who talks about fat loss and training and boring stuff about how many micronutrients and macronutrients? Or do they see you as this person who really understands them, who's been through the struggle, who gets them? How are you being perceived right at this very moment in time? But more importantly, it's not about the perception of you. Okay, it's about you stepping up to being that person that you know you should be. Because right now, each and every single one of us has a massive potential. If we look at this, you are currently operating at maybe 5%, 10% of who you truly need to be, what message you need to be spreading. And right now, a lot of the times, we're so scared of judgment. We're so scared of other people judging us that, there's something that we really want to do, but we have to suppress ourselves because we cannot do it because other people will think that we're weird. Other people would judge us. Other people would laugh at us. And the reasons why we're being judged, or we fear being judged, is because we judge other people. Okay, and I'll give you an example. There's been a time in my life where I've judged people that held me back, like that judgment of judging other people, saying that, oh my God, look at him, he's putting out like content, ha ha ha, it's so stupid. And deep down, that was my own fear of that was my own fear of putting out content and being judged that I was voicing. And I want you to think back to it, because right now, whenever I see people put out content, I'm like, props to them. Because that allows me to have the ability, the belief to release content on a day-to-day basis without anything holding me back. So I want you to consider this for a second. Consider who you need to become as a leader in order for you to be followed. So many people want to be followed, yet they give their prospects no reason to follow them. The reasons why you're listening to this podcast today, and I deeply appreciate that you listen to it, and I deeply want to help you, is the fact that I've created and carved myself into a leader. I've created stories. I've been in your shoes. I've gone deeper than just talking tactics. If you've listened to the podcast for a while now, if you've listened to all 160 episodes, you would have noticed that I didn't talk tactical Facebook ads, just like you might be talking inside of your niche about the technicalities. But rather, I talk about the overview. I talk about the strategies. I talk about the pain, the desire. And so I'm asking you today, who do you need to become? Who do you need to construct yourself as so that you walk into being that person? And holy crap, the whole game will change for you. The whole game will change. And so a lot of the times, what you're being taught isn't actually what you really need to know. What you're being taught is what you need to know after you've got the foundations in place. And the foundations is you as the leader. Who are you leading? Who are you serving? What are you trying to change? Because if it's about you trying to make money, helping clients get into shape, that's okay. That's just not a cause. You're in a commodity market. What is your change that you want to inflict upon the world? And start getting deeper with that, because that's how we're starting to carve out and really drive our businesses with purpose. It's not about trying to drive our business and try to push it up a hill. It's about trying to make the biggest amount of impact and actually have deep passion for what you do. So you're so driven by it. You release content every single day. You get onto the sales course and you close every call. You do your webinar and you smash your webinar. You don't fear being judged. Because at the end of the day, you know what you're doing is completely the right thing. You've got a massive cause for it. So with that being said, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Because right now, if you're doing the work, if you're struggling, if you feel like you're on a grind, on a hamster wheel, chasing different tactics and options, let me ask you for a second. And this might not resonate with you right now. I'll tell you why, because it wouldn't have resonated with me until probably about 2 years of grinding, where I could no longer take the grind. This would have resonated with me right then. That if you are grinding, if you are hustling, and you are not seeing an outcome, it is because you're focusing on the tactics, the strategies, and you haven't worked on the work that needs to work on, or that needs to be worked on. And that is you. See, right now you are putting something out inside of the marketplace that no one wants to buy, because nobody wants to buy from you currently, this version of you. So I'm going to ask you a question. Who do you have to become so that people want to buy, they feel drawn to buy, they feel compelled to buy from the version of you that is the 100% version of you? All right? I'm going to leave that with you. I hope you have a fantastic day. And like anything else, take that one action. And if you haven't shared this podcast with any friends, family, or anything like that who will benefit from this, then please do so as well. And that way you can keep each other accountable on this journey to building your online businesses. Have a fantastic day, and I'll speak to you on the next episode.
Alright, if you enjoyed this podcast, please leave me a 5-star review on iTunes, and feel free to leave a review, and that way I can respond and I can take that on board in developing content to serve you. Now, if you're not a part of the Online Trainers Club on Facebook, please do yourself a favor and be a part of the conversation. That's where I add daily tips, tricks, and strategies on how you can build out funnels, how you can get more clients, and ultimately become a better online coach. Thank you for listening.